Hello, Spurs fans. It's Paul, the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Although I was so engrossed in my intro video, I forgot to switch the lights on. So it's just me here. I hope you're all happy. I really am. What a game. I know Ange was a bit sort of, as he said, grumpy after the second half. I bloody loved it. There's something happening at Tottenham, folks. There's something happening at Tottenham. And I don't know where it will lead. I'll just put it that way, man. We've always had, like when you look at Tottenham as a club, we've always had such a great fan base. And I think this is where it comes from, man. Such a great fan base. And things have happened in recent years. There's been things about like the stadium, it's full of tourists or whatever, or it's too expensive to get in the ground, which is true. I'm not denying that. But there's something about, I don't know, there's something about Tottenham fans. We're all a bunch of nutters. In a good way. And you know what? There's more of us than them. And when you have that spirit of those people behind you, from all sorts of backgrounds, man, it don't matter. I know there's things going on in the world at the moment. But as Ange said, when we score a goal, who's that? What? Who did you vote for? Did you vote for Brexit? Where do you stand on this? Or where do you stand? No! You're just embracing, man. You're just embracing. You're enjoying humanity at its base level. So, it's his job to be grumpy. I'm not grumpy, man. We're top of the league. We're unbeaten. From what I'm seeing in my one-eyed Spurs fan capacity, is that we are the best in the land. What more can I say than that? We are the best. We are playing the football right now. I mean, who's playing better football? Who? What, Man City? Are they? Newcastle? Twats FC from down the road? No. Who? Tell me who is playing better than Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest football team the world has ever seen, right now. And then tell me how far we have to progress in this season before people start believing that we're going to win the league, man. That's my stance at the moment. That is it. I have seen this story so many times with Ange Postecoglou, man. There's a lot of people that don't get this. This is the reason why. Since, I don't know, it's probably since when he was at Celtic. Like, I'd seen him like way back in the Australian youth setup and Brisbane Roar and Yokohama. But it is what he did at Celtic. That I thought, nah, this is the guy. If you can't see that this right now is the guy, you're a moron. You're an absolute moron. And of course he won a double in his first year, a treble in his second year. And don't give me this shit about it. Oh, it's just Scotland. Far out, man. Australian media over here were giving him the same old crap when he won with Brisbane. It's just the A-League. And then he won with Yokohama. Oh, it's just Japan. Oh, it's just Scotland. I'm telling you, just know when a football manager understands fucking football. And I'm privileged that I've seen it the last 25 years instead of a lot of you internet nutters out there who've only just seen it for the last 4 months, most of you. But fuck me, this is it, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I didn't mean to get all aggressive and narky there. I mean, what more can you want as a Spurs fan, eh? We're playing fantastic football. Are we? I mean, we are, aren't we? I mean, we're playing some of the best football I've seen. I mean, fuck. You can say I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm delusional. Oh, clickbait, whatever the fuck. But since I started watching Tottenham, since I started supporting them in 1978, and since I started watching them on TV around about 1980, they were a bit dodgy then, but then we got Archibald and Crooks. And then we started winning. It's like we won loads. We were awesome. And then I started going and watching them the season after we won the UEFA Cup. And we were fantastic. I used to have a ball, man. I used to love it. It was such a party atmosphere at Tottenham, at White Hart Lane. It was the best. Because the players were just, I don't know, we were in a good mood. They were in a good mood. They worked hard. It just worked, man. It worked. And I'm telling you, this side and what I'm seeing now could be better than that. In fact, right now it is better than that. You know, I'm an old fart. I'm always saying, oh, they're not as good as this side. They're not as good as that side. And I'm telling you right now, we're brilliant. We're the best. And you know what? I'm seeing, because the way YouTube or whatever works, I understand that a lot of my, viewers and people that comment and members of the Hotspur Hippie commune as well, and subscribe. Oh, I've got to put that on. I can't be asked. But look, if you want to do a super chat or give me money or whatever the fuck, that'd be cool. But I'm seeing, not that I don't know the sample size. I don't know if this is like fact or fiction or whatever, but I'm seeing comments from guys that are, real true Tottenham veterans that started seeing these guys in the 1960s. From like the early 60s, when we were legitimately the best. I mean, we're the best football team in the world back then. We were. You look at Jimmy Greaves. He said he joined Tottenham Hotspur because they're the best. Where else are you going to fucking go? You're the best. He was the best. And I'm seeing guys like that getting excited. Like, they're probably not going as hyperbolic as me, but they're still like, they can see that, you know what, hang on a minute. There's something special going on here. Something special. I know, I can feel it. I can feel it. And that's, when I was watching Celtic, when Ange was there, fuck me. It was kind of half players on the pitch and it was half fans in the ground. It was everything. It was this beautiful thing that was happening up there for one of the most famous clubs in the world that they can themselves say they were the best football club in the world in the, mid to late 60s. They're no fluke of a club. They didn't just win the European Cup by arse. They were just the best. So, I want to talk about the vibes, man. I want to talk about the vibes. Because I'm feeling really good about Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. And I love everything about Ange. I love everything about what the players are doing as well, And isn't football's a crazy... It's so nuts, eh? When you think about it, On so many levels, it's crazy. It's like, it's like the old apocryphal tale of the wife saying, "Oh, how can you watch 22 men?" It's not a chick thing. It's just society. If you think about it really carefully, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? We're paying money to support the livelihoods of a bunch of people that want to kick a ball around. And you know what? It's fucking worth it. I mean, God, it's great. That's how football brings people together, It's amazing. So, oh well. You know what? I've whittled on a bit here. I only want to be here for an hour tonight, folks. I'm just going to go at the comments and see what we've got happening here. And look, if you want to drag it out, you drag it out. But, I'm not doing this for viewer ratings because it's like 6 a.m. in England on a working day. But I just wanted to talk Tottenham with people. So, hello, everyone. You're sorry, and kicks the ball running. Afternoon, Paul and Hippies. Anything interesting happening today? Coming, you Spurs? I don't know, man. Don't know. I just thought I'd do a stream. I was bored. Nothing exciting. It's not, I don't know, man. Just bored. I thought I'd earn 20 cents by going live, man. Nothing. Fuck all. Glover. Coming, you Spurs. Ren, hello, man. How you going? Come on, you Spurs. I mean, I love it. I'm having a ball today. I really am. Maybe some professors out there say, "Oh, you shouldn't let football affect your mood." Well, it does. So, what am I going to do? What change? Just be fucking flatline through life? No. Elvis G, morning, Paul, and the chat. Great result last night. Good on you, man. Bring on the Palace. Ange's comments after the game were great. Yeah, spot on. And he was right, I mean, and he was right in so many ways because he was right for, him to say, "Oh, the fans, I've got to be grumpy. They haven't." And he was right. He did, talk about how good we were off the ball. And, I mean, we're the best at doing that, aren't we? I mean, that was the thing that was leaping out to me from the game was like Fulham's defence. Our forwards were fucking up their arse all the time. There was no time of football, a Fulham player had an easy time on the ball. We were there. And I love Ange's way of looking at it. It's, well, you're going to do your running somewhere. Either you do it up front and get the ball back, or you've got to run back a whole length of the pitch and then muck in there. Speaking of which, I would just like to say, Richarlison, I thought he had a good game up front. 2 chances that, I mean, whatever. But he made 1 goal, but also in defence. The double header out of the corner. Come on, man. It's not like, when a player's giving it for the team and they're, you can see that they're, kind of frustrated when they're not doing what they wanted to do, or we've got to get on their side. We've got to get on their side when they're not total crap. We've all got look. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do, man, because we have our limits, man. We have our limits. But Richarlison's not. For me, Richarlison is not at my personal limit. I thought he did really well. Audio Artisan, good day, bruv. Good day, man. James, you do. Paratrooper, good day, Paul. Man City barely beat Brighton. We're winning the league. Look. Clip that. It's not me. Who's this? Some random internet person. What, Spurs are going to win the league? Of course we fucking are, man. We fucking are. And you know what? This is the thing, right? Right now, if you look at previous tables, because all statistics is crap, but people are ignoring statistics now. They like to love statistics. Oh, well, you know, but when it's like something weird happening, they don't like to look at it. But where we are now, we are better placed than the other 19 teams in the league to win the whole fucking thing. We've gone nearly a quarter of the way through. 25%. Is that a good enough sample size for your statistics? Is 25% enough? What if Van der Ven gets injured? Have you seen the guy? What's going to happen to him? What is he going to cut a finger, open a tin of tuna with a Swiss Army knife or something? Because no one on the pitch can get anywhere near him. Love it, James. I think, look, balls out here. ZZ top, ZZ bottom. I'm jumping in. I'm dive bombing into the pool of delusion here, man. But when you look at teams that have won the Premier League, right, or Premier League campaigns, usually, despite what everyone says about it being the most competitive, but during the season, one team tends to run away with it. Occasionally, maybe, I don't know the percentages, but sometimes there'll be another team and there'll be a bit of a neck and neck thing up until the end. But usually, one team starts good. They play some good shit. They go through the middle bit, playing some good shit, and they finish at the end. And they get a big cup. Now, last year was unusual because it was Arsenal. They were flying away with it. Woo! Does anyone watching think that Tottenham's going to do that? Are we going to do that? Are you saying, you internet people, are you saying that you've watched every minute of Tottenham playing and you've seen everything that Ange Postecoglou is doing and he's going to fucking let that happen? Oh, well, lovely. Lovely. I'm starting the party right now. G'day, man. You're sorry again, especially promising to think that we played far from perfectly. Yeah. But still came away with a very comfortable, and it was a very comfortable win. And I like what Ange said about the second half. I mean, I didn't really feel it myself, to be honest. I just thought, oh, well, you bring this player on and that player on and things are going to change. And I still think we had a good couple of goes. But I am just but some hobo drinking beer on a couch. Ange Postecoglou, on the other hand, has won about 14 major honours, a continental international cup, something that Glenn Hoddle didn't do. Ange is the man. That's what it comes down to, and it's so good. It's so fantastic to see him have great players, because he has always got the best out of players. Look, these guys aren't idiots. They know what to fucking do. They do. They know how to play football, but takes a manager to get that, put them in the right place, like Keith Birkinshaw. Keith Birkinshaw, superb at that. And depending on what you hear, David Pleat possibly, but maybe not. I don't know. Terry Venables. But this is the manager I've been most excited for. And it's not because I'm just a fucking Australian and he's Australian. It's because I've been watching fucking English football since I was born. And I know when I'm over here that I see a guy who knows football. That's it. That's all it is. Fuck. We are winning. It was a comfortable win, man. I have been celebrating today. It's glorious. I love it. We are winning the league. I feel it in my bones. Well, you know what? I ain't going to question your bones, man. If your bones feel that, who am I? Who am I to question James, paratrooper's bones? Edward, Oz. When a manager is confident in his methods and process, Ange is one of those. That's an interesting thing you say, because that adds another. I didn't really sort of think that, but you're right, man. It's totally different to Ten Hag, or even Klopp, or even Pep. It's like, yeah, we're not doing what I want. We didn't do off the ball. Great. And we were absolutely superb. But on the ball, in the second half, we weren't doing what I want. Fuck. Mezzadonna. 88, come on, you Spurs, man. Come on, you Spurs. Loving the content, mate. Oh, top drawer. Oh, thanks, dude. That's what I'm trying to do, make fun shit for Spurs fans. Because that's what I like watching myself. Top of the league. Top of the league. I've got an old screenshot here, but I'll bring it up because it's out of date. But the because I didn't think to upload a new one, but still the same shit, isn't it? It don't matter about points and people that have changed positions. This is 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old. This bloody table. What is the constant? Oh, c'est la Spurs. Oh, où est le Tottenham Hotspur? Oh, c'est première. Oh, zut alors. That's what we're dealing with, man. We're pulling away. We are pulling away. Ah, beautiful. And if it all dies tomorrow, and I'm disappointed for another season, just like the last nearly 50 years, at least I've had some fun, I'm having fun right now. I always have fun at the beginning of every season. Every season, even when we're rubbish, I have a bit of fun until the football things have decided we're not winning anything or we're going to be a bit crap. But I start the season predicting everything. And so far, well, this is the best I've ever seen, man. The best I've ever seen. I mean, look, I've got to spell this out for some people, right? 23 points out of 27. What, we're going to go shit, are we? What, who's going to get injured? We've already had injuries, a lot of injuries. So why are we, what is Romero going to get kicked in the kneecap? Is someone going to hit Van der Ven over the head with a pillow. And you know what I liked about today? The way that I didn't quite follow what happened, but it was almost like fuck, I can't say his name. The fucking defender. Who's the right back? Oh man, I've got a weird stroke like mental block. The right back who came on for the left back. So Doggy went off and the Brazilian guy. Oh, I'm not going to look at the. Hang on. Man, this is weird. Why can't I remember his name? It's there. I can see him. I can almost turn him around and see the name on his back. Well, that guy. But I couldn't figure out like the formation of the defence that was being switched around. Bloody hell, man. I mean, I know he hasn't played for a while, but I like him. I think he's a good player. That's what happens when you get to 50, over 50, man. You could feel the decline. It's like, 40s. You still think, I'm still 18, 50. Fuck. It's fucking downhill, man. Woo. 5 points clear by Friday. It could happen. It could happen. Well, it will happen. Three-legged dog. I'm with you, Paul. Hi, Paul. I'm with you. Our supporters are... I'm just... Sorry, man. I'm just trying to... I feel so bad about not... I can't remember his name. Royale! Oh, my God! And you're looking at this channel for rhyme and reason? I can't even remember Emerson Royale's name. Oh, my God. But back to what I was going to say back then. Like, he came on instead of Ben Davies, like the likes of Ben Davies. And it all kind of, like, I don't know if him and Porro switched positions because at times they did, at times they didn't. But somehow it worked. So I'm so sorry, Emerson Royale. Far out, dude. Typical fan, eh? You don't play for a couple of weeks, can't even remember you. I'm with you, Paul. Our supporters scared to let go and enjoy what is happening. I'm not going to start enjoying until it is won. But they're missing now on the fun and the journey to win it. And I can tell you this as someone who's been disappointing year after year after year. Since 91, really. That it's always fun having the hope. And while you're in it, you're in it. I just can't spend I can't spend a season like from the first game going, top 4, top 5, if we avoid relegation. It's like, no, we're one of the 20 teams that could win this. We're going to win. And until, and then Spurs prove you wrong, in previous years. But it's nice having even 1 week, one bloody week of hope. But now I've had, God, I don't even know if I can count. What, August, September, October? That's a quarter of a year. A quarter of a year of us being, we do that every year, then a quarter of my life is happy. Not like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. No! 3 months, man! 3 months! A season! Bloody all the... What's going on in England at the moment? It's heading into winter. All the leaves are fucked off the trees in the time that Spurs have been triumphant. Matters was brilliant. Loved it. And I watched Match of the Day on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube. I can't help it if it's not legal. You know, I'm just a dumb fuck. But something Michael Owen said I really liked. I'm not, Michael Owen nearly here nor there with me, but he was saying that Maddison always takes the risky go. He takes a risk. And so if you look at some of his stats, they probably are dog shit. You know, he gives the ball away. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. Because for one, when that risk pays off, it's a serious chance or a goal. But also by doing that, he's increasing his skill in doing those things. And that's what I mean, that's what I'm really enjoying about watching this team is that, yeah, okay, we do give the ball away, but we're so hard up them. We get it, they can have confidence to do it because they know we can get the ball back quick, or if all goes to shit, it's down to the defense and the keeper, and they'll sort it out. So you can take risks. I remember Steve Perriman saying on something. I can't remember. Look, it's a vague memory, but Steve Perriman was talking about, when he started playing for Tottenham, and one of the senior players, I can't remember who it was. See, because Steve was going for like the 80% option, I suppose. Give it to that guy or whatever, And they were saying to him, no, take risks. You're playing for Tottenham Hotspur. Take risks. So when it pays off, it's something absolutely beautiful. Class. 2 great team goals today. Magnificent team goals. Pretty much both of them started by Højbjerg. He's a player I've bagged out, but fuck me. See, what do I know? Bum on a couch. Don't take my word for anything, man. Richarlison worked hard, yeah. Gets too frustrated with himself. Look, I thought he had a great game today. Great game. We won 2-0. I mean, Welsh gal Baradas, my friend, slides down the expensive rig of a coffee mug that it's leaning against. Baradas. Put my Terry Wogan voice on. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, man. Fleet Street meathead hacks and pundits are wetting themselves. I haven't seen too much of it yet, man. So it's hilarious. Far out. Cam to sports. I don't give a fuck. I'm not reading betting shit out. I don't like betting. So no betting shit anywhere on this channel, right? Bollocks. 3-legged dog. Even if we do not win the league this year, it's not a catastrophe, as Ange would just sort it out and we'll win it the following year. Yes, that's right. So if we flake a bit, if we fuck it up now and then, it's okay. It's not going to, it's not like last year. Like, Arsenal were flying away with the league, weren't they? Flying away. I mean, Man City were miles behind. Miles. So, okay, we've got a transfer window at Woolwich Plumstead fuckers. What are we going to do? Oh, well, we'll buy some better players and fuck off some shit players. Okay, yeah, it's a good plan. So we're going to be better this year. It turns out, no, you're worse. Worse. If anyone thinks Ange Postecoglou will not do, he actually said it on I saw his press conference afterwards on Spurs Play. He said, there's no club signings or whatever. He said he has the final say on people moving. So I'm with you, 3-legged dog. We're gonna, if we don't quite get there, And there's every chance we might get there. We will get there. But if we don't, fuck me. I tell you what, the Premier League better hope every other team in England, every other team in Europe better hope that we win the Premier League this year. They better hope that. Because that's their only hope of us not being even better and demolishing them, humiliating them next year, is if we win this year and we get a little bit wobbly. If we don't get it this year, oh man, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for you other clubs out there, you lovely Arsenal people, Manchester City. In some ways, I'm kind of hoping we don't win the league this year, because we're just gonna no lube next year. This year you get a bit of lube. Next year, it's raw. Peter Papa Dimitri, the Scouser Peter here, man. How are you going? Watched it this morning. Well done. Breaking records, yeah. And the doubters, Spurs' strength is to focus on Premier League and FA Cup. January transfer window. Yeah. Who knows what will happen then? But I don't give a fuck. Because I know that now that Ange said, I'm in control, that's what he said. I'm in control. This year, you get a bit of lube to make it easy. Next year, far out, man. Like, if there's anyone like this pregnant in North London, you've got to put them over Spurs. Just right now. Because, it's what I love about football. It's so dumb. Roger Levy, dive bombing into delusion. Yeah. ZZ top, ZZ bottom as well, mate. So I'll leave that picture with you. Milton O'Brega, my predictions were City, Liverpool, Spurs, Newcastle. Well, my prediction was Spurs. Who gives a shit? But, you're going to be 2 places out. That's all right. Izzy Hassan. Hello. Live the dream the dearest to do. Or as us older people say, outer is facere. Because that's what the fucking thing says. It's outer is facere. I know Latin's a load of old toss. But, by the way, on Bookish Line, after today's game, Spurs have come into... No. I'm not doing that. No. Anyone that tells me odds or shit, I don't care. Or I know you do. Oh, live on stream, I've just had a message from someone I might be getting onto a live stream, which, hang on, that's quite exciting. Shit. I thought it would happen during international break, but wow. Okay. Sorry, man. It totally distracted me. I just saw it flash up at the top. It was like, oh, fuck. Okay. That's cool. And I can't say any more than that, but I think if you're watching this, you will enjoy it. We should be critical. We shouldn't be. I guess you're saying we shouldn't be too critical of the subs. They haven't played together in the cell, so Brennan were coming on back after the injury. Look, from what I'm seeing is the subs are getting better. So my big thing about the some of the games earlier on the season, we bring the subs on and they start doing a bit of sideways and backward shit. And they weren't doing that as much. They're trying and they are improving. Like, I thought Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, not a substitute, but he was great today. He really was. When Lo Celso and Skip came on, what can I say? Look, what can I say, man? We won 2-0, so I don't care. Skinny Lee was still top of the league. We'll still be top of the league at the start next year, look. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself, Skinny Lee. Don't you start getting too happy, because we might start playing rubbish, and other teams that are playing rubbish right now might start playing good. Bollocks. We'll be top of the league in the history books. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Don't correct your spelling, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Good spirit, a plan, and positive vibes. Yeah. I mean, I think this is something that some. Look, no. How do I put this? Look, what's really important, what's the most important is that the fans that are going to the games, that are paying their money to sit in those seats, are just creating an incredible atmosphere. And that is what they're doing. As for us outside it's maybe part of the universal cosmos or whatever. But when you're at a game and you believe your team can win and you're cheering them like they can win and they do win, Metadona, excited to get up there for Villa next month. Yeah, it's an interesting game, man. Come on, you Spurs. Peace and love to you all. Yeah, it's we've got some tests ahead of us, All I can say is we've passed all our tests so far. Royale, yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, that's shameful, isn't it? Heard Sonny say we'll win league. Oh, I didn't hear him say that myself. I don't think Sonny would say that. He's a class guy. Atmosphere is the best, looks best I've ever seen. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I mean, it's because that's something I do. I watch some of the fan videos of the ground and the fans after the game, and some of that means a lot to me. Having spent some formative years on what I thought was the best place on planet Earth. Absolutely the best place on planet Earth, the Shelf. Fuck me. When we scored, when we were playing well, oh my God. It was, like Ange said in his press conference, it was the best of humanity. It was brilliant. And now when I'm watching these games now, and I'm watching some fans, I love it. I love watching fans taking videos of shit in the stadium. I hate the internet. It's all arse, but I do like seeing that. And it looks like there's something happening there, man. And I'm so happy for the people that are going there and doing their bit, because they're doing a great job. The team's doing a great job. Everyone's having a party. It's fantastic. Love it. Stephen Taylor. Hey, Paul. Hey, fam. What I'd love to see is Jota in the transfer. Yeah, he's good shout, man. Good shout. You're sorry to say Jota's on the wing. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of wingers. Jota's a good player. Don't know. I have those senior moments too. Yeah, I know it's stupid, eh? And people our age, man, run shit. Yeah, what? Like the Beatles. The Beatles were playing 12-hour sets in Hamburg, like 8 days a week, when they were like 14 and 15. Like, people our age are running things. Oh, in Venom we trust, man. Best keeper in the league, yeah, absolutely. I've watched the highlights a couple of times. I mean, I still remember my reaction, uh, and Mark Goldbridge had the same reaction. That Fulham shot or header, where it was a goal. I thought I saw it going in and the back net going, bollocks. But no, a strong, but it wasn't just the reflexes, it was the bloody strength. It was like, it was colossal. Vicario, man. Wow, what a keeper. Love him. A legit Ange boy. Yeah. Would love Bowen in our club. Don't know who he is. Doesn't play for us. Owen is a little nonce. Oh, I'm a bit behind here. Sonny said, bloody hell, stop asking me about Harry Kane. Get over it. England on the new, mate. Love that Ange was cranky with us. He was cranky in a good way, though, wasn't he? He wasn't like doing a full-on 10 hog. This player's a prick. The reason I didn't play this player is because he's a bit lazy in training. I don't like him. You won't get anyone saying that. And what he said was right. Oh, g'day from the Blue Mountains. Nice place to be, man. It's a place I love to visit. Got a good friend who lives there. Skinny Lee, Gov. There was a massive spike in baby names being given the name Ange or Angelina. You know. No Louvre next year, but for Arsenal, it'd be cool if we could also mix a few pinches of sand. Yeah, you know. I'm not a vindictive man, mate. I see what you're saying. And I think I agree with what you're saying as well. Now I thought about it. If Sonny gets injured, we are done. Oh, bollocks. Come on, Rakesh. Fuck me. You know, fucking hell, if there's an earthquake in North London, there's no, I mean, how much contingency do you want? But, you support the club the way you do. San Antonio Hotspur. Oh, I went to I'm not forgetting the Alamo. I was there, man. I went there. They said without Kane, we are done and dusted. It's always the question, isn't it? Who are they? Who's they? Who's they? I'll tell you who they are, because it's us and them. That's who they are. James Paratree with the Emirates sound like. Oh, I've sworn late. Why am I pretending that I can't say shit? Emirates sound like fucking shit, mate. They have the atmosphere of a cunting graveyard. There's a video that pops up on my YouTube like recommendations because I'm a lazy ass. I just I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I don't know how people watch the news, especially with what's going on at the moment. Just don't watch it, man. But a video just pops up, and it's of a football channel I like. He's called Footy Adventures. He's an English guy that I think has moved to Scotland, and he does a lot of tours around grounds, non-league grounds, Scottish grounds, And there's this video that popped up, and it was about the Emirates, and it like the thumbnail said Emirates is shit, basically. But I haven't watched it because I don't want it to be clickbaiting and saying, it's like shit on the way in. But it's a lovely experience while you're there. So maybe it is. One man doesn't make a team. No, that's right, man. Unless you like Maradona or Messi. Richarlison, Hervé Tran. Hervé was very solid. I agree. I thought he had a very good game. Anyway, I'll tell you what. 55 minutes, folks. If you want to put some comments in, I'm going in 5 minutes. If you want to say hello or something like that, I've got to the end of the comments as far as my meager brain can comprehend. But I hope you're all feeling good, you know? Why not? Don't question it. That's what sport's about. It's about enjoying the moment, because moments don't last, you know? They never last. Even if you're the bestest of the bestest of the bestest, you're not going to be that forever. So while you're kind of getting there, or maybe being that for a moment, enjoy it. Enjoy it. All this talk about greatest of all time and all that, I don't like things like that, because the people were best, or teams were best during when they played. There's no point in comparing them to anything. The best then, we are the best. We are. I'll tell you what, we are the best right now today. Tottenham Hotspur. 2 points clear. I mean, I haven't done the maths on this. It's like, well, so we can draw a game and other teams can win and we're still top? What? That sounds like barking mad. That's like alchemy. Anyway, I'll tell you what, man. Have a good one, mate. Thanks, Metadona. Till the next one, coming you Spurs. Phil Leaks Glover, AS Phil Good Friday. Bring it on. Yeah. It's not far. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. All right, folks. I'm going to call it a day there. Thanks to everyone who's watched and everyone who's commented and everyone who's listened to it afterwards as well, while you're just like bumming around like I do the rest of the time when I'm not on this, apart from working very hard. I'll see you later. Until next time, peace and love, man. Come on, you Spurs.